is Jennifer, and I'm one of the trainers here at the Puppy Preschool. And this is my puppy model, Cooper, who will be assisting me today in talking about how to use toy play appropriately to help your puppy out with mouthing. So I think most people that have a puppy have questions about how to deal with puppy shark mouthing. And there are a lot of things you can do to help teach your puppy not only where to put their mouth, but how hard to use their mouth. So what we want to do when the puppies are young is show them not only that they shouldn't mouth on us, but also help them to learn to have a soft mouth. And the reason that that's important is because when your puppy grows into an adult, if they ever find themselves in a position where they might bite someone, which is unthinkable as it is, can happen. Sometimes puppies get scared. Sometimes puppies get hurt on accident. If you spend time teaching them how to have a soft mouth when they are babies, they are likely to bite more gently as adults, which really is a very helpful thing to have. So in the beginning, when you first bring your puppy home, you will be targeting only their hardest bites, the ones that really make you go, oh, ouch, that really hurt, for feedback. As they get older and you see them starting to modify their mouths and deliberately biting more softly, you will choose the second hardest level of bites to target, and then the third, all the way till if your puppy mouths on you, you can barely feel it. And then at that time, you will work on teaching your puppy that they shouldn't put their mouths on you at all. So how do we use a toy to accomplish this goal? First thing you want to do, puppies need lots of toys. They need to chew, they need to teeth, and you also need to have something that you can use to help protect yourself from sharp needles and show them where it is appropriate to mouth. So I encourage you to get a lot of toys and have them all around your house. Not only get a lot of toys, but consider what types of toys you should get. I love toys like this because they're long. There's a lot of space on this toy for your puppy's mouth to go with your hands still on this toy. This is also a great toy because it's long. So if you are walking through the house and your puppy gets excited about your moving legs and starts grabbing at your pant leg or your flapping bathrobe hem or something like that, you can take a toy like this and dangle it along behind you so that your puppy has something to grab onto besides your body. Okay, so if you see your puppy coming towards you with the little look on their face that lets you know they are ready for action, grab one of these long toys that you have put all over your house and meet your puppy with it. So automatically there's something nice that their mouths can go onto. Now, this is where our rules come in because Cooper and I are having a lot of fun right now. Puppies love to play with toys. They love to play tug. So as long as Cooper's mouth is on the toy and not on my hands or clothing, I will continue to play with him. Now, as soon as Cooper's mouth goes off of the toy and onto my hand or clothes with that hard bite that makes me go, ah, I immediately will drop that toy and ignore him. You can tuck your hands up into your body like this. You can turn your back to your puppy. Tucking your hands up just helps keep your hands protected. And you want to ignore them for about 15 seconds or so. Now, if your puppy escalates and starts climbing all over you and biting away at your hands and your body, you can get up and actually leave the area that they're in, or you can remove them from the area. So if you are in a room, you can walk out of the room and close the door and leave your puppy by themselves for about 15 seconds, or you can gently take your puppy and you can remove them from the room. Now don't put them in their crate. You don't want the crate to be something that's negative, but you could put them into a laundry room, you could put them outside. You want it to be somewhere that is excluded from the family, but also somewhere where they can't get into trouble. 15 seconds is plenty of time for a puppy. That is a long time for a puppy. Once that 15 seconds is over, you pick up your toy and you begin again. So what we want is for our puppies to get lots of feedback. If you're being careful and your mouth is on the toy, all the fun continues. If you stop being careful and you grab my hands or clothes with that hard bite, then all the fun is going to end. If you give very consistent feedback, feedback in this way, you will see your puppy starting to be more careful with the pressure that they bite to. When you feel that, then you will start targeting that next hardest level of bite until you are all the way up to where they're not putting their mouths on you at all. Now be careful when you are toy playing with your puppy. Don't get them so riled up that they just can't control themselves. You'll notice I'm interacting with Cooper, but I'm really not doing very much. I'm not moving the toy a lot. And that's because it would be unfair for me to just whip him into such a frenzy that his little puppy brain couldn't even function at all. If your puppy starts to get into that mode, that would be a great time to toss the toy away from you, play some fetch, do something like that. So you're doing something that isn't setting your puppy up to be all over your hands while they're just kind of out of their little puppy brain. If you get to that point, that can also be an indication that your puppy is just really a little bit tired, and that would be a good moment to do a very short training session and then give them a little rest. So to recap, lots of nice, long, interesting toys all over your house. When you see your puppy coming for interaction, have a toy ready and meet them with it so that they have something legal that they can put their mouths onto. If puppy's mouth is on the toy, all of the fun and interactions are continuing. If puppy's mouth goes onto your hands or clothes with the level of pressure that you have decided is unacceptable for the moment, you immediately stop.